If you're in the market to purchase a new home, or maybe you're just interested in a new home somewhere in Olathe or Overland Park, you would love to be across the street from a state-of-the-art brand new middle school, elementary school again, right across the street. You've got all the amenities. Then look no further than Stonebridge. In this video, we're going to cover everything that you would need to know about Stonebridge to see if it's a good fit for you and your family. Now, if you're new to the channel, then welcome. My name is Nick Massa. I help people buy new construction homes. I know it's a difficult process. So in these videos, my goal is to spotlight the different subdivisions, the new home communities that could be a good fit for you. Hit that subscribe button so you're the first to know about them. Hit the like button if you enjoy it. Let's get started. First and foremost, here's a video that will show you exactly where it's located. As we zoom in, you'll see it's along the corridor of new construction homes in South Overland Park in Olathe. So Stonebridge is located right next to Heritage Park. You're just west of it. And you're falling in the Spring Hill School District, which we'll discuss a little bit more here in a moment. So first things first, I'm going to show you the master plan for this community. So Stonebridge is made up of 4 different neighborhoods. The first one on your far left is the Stonebridge Meadows. These are one of the least expensive, and they've also sold out as a result of that. There are only like 5 homes left. So here's the inventory available in the Stonebridge Meadows. So the prices are between $500,000 and $600,000 here. You'll notice that they do cross over to Stonebridge Pointe. There's like a little triangle of homes that have already sold out, and we'll talk about that in a second. We're going to move to Stonebridge Pointe. Here's the plat map. This is where you'll find a lot of inventory. You're seeing a lot of green, a little bit of blue. Blue are homes that are, either started or move-in ready. So they're somewhere in the building process. But they are being built right now. The green, that's where you can purchase a lot and sort of build from the ground up, and you get to choose your floor plan, all the finishes. You get the idea there. So you'll also notice a part that's blocked off in the top part of your screen. That's a future phase that will be unlocked. Price point for Stonebridge Pointe is between $550,000 and $700,000. Now, as we move right again, I'll show you the Stonebridge Trails. Now, a lot of this is sold, much more than Stonebridge Pointe that we just showed you, but in Stonebridge Trails, you've got about 60 homes ranging from, lots that you could purchase and then build on from, homes that are move-in ready. Now, the price point here, as we take the plat map away from the screen so you can see the comparison, is between $600,000 and $800,000. So as we move eastwards towards the edge of Olathe and the border of Overland Park and Heritage Park, you've got Stonebridge Park. Now here's the plat map. You'll notice there are about 40 homes left, give or take. This happens to be the most expensive community, with homes ranging from $750,000 all the way up to $950,000. Now, as we move on to the schools, I'm going to keep that master plan map up so you can see it. We are in the Spring Hill School District, which I know you might be really after the Blue Valley School District, but I assure you that Spring Hill School District is expanding. They're investing in it, and it's basically like 5 to 10 years ago where Blue Valley was. That's where Spring Hill is right now, okay? So a lot of their elementary schools, like Prairie Creek, which is just to your south if you live in the community, just a few minutes away, or down the street, depending on which neighborhood you live in. This is an award-winning elementary school. Next to it, to your west, you've got a brand new state-of-the-art middle school, right? That's a huge plus. So whether your kids are really young, not in school yet, or they're that middle school age, that's a huge plus. You can walk just across the street and get to school safely, and you can even see them from your back porch, depending on which of these neighborhoods you're living in. And even if you don't have any kids in school and the schools don't matter to you, they will impact you because they impact the appreciation rate of your home and the resale value. And having a brand new facility there is certainly a plus. Now, Spring Hills High School is just 10 minutes away. Here's a picture of that commute. Not too far, nice straight line south. The high school, as the Spring Hill School District has been growing, they've had to open up a new elementary school every 2 years. As a result of that high school, they're going to have to start expanding. So Spring Hills, the school district, has actually bought a good parcel of land to actually build a second high school, which will be up and running in the next 5 years or so. Now, as we move on to the amenities, which, man, the Stonebridge is rich in amenities. You've got 4 distinct neighborhoods, amenities in each of those neighborhoods that you get access to any one of them, even if you live on one side and you want to go to the amenities and the fitness center on the complete other side of the development. That's an option. So I'm going to play some footage so you can get a good idea of what these amenities actually look like and what the community looks like. Basically, you've got access to all 4 pools. They are all zero entry, which means you don't have to worry about any falls or any injuries as we get into or exit the pool. You've You've also got one of the pools, which is a junior Olympic-sized pool for swimming laps. That's a huge plus, which means you don't have to have a whole separate membership to a country club or another pool around the city. You've got 4 at your disposal. Now, you've also got a slide and a fountain next to that Olympic-sized pool, which is a nice plus. Splash pads have been pretty popular, so your kids don't have to get in the pool, so you don't have to get in the pool. It's kind of a dry ground with water above the ground and little activities like you see the big mushroom in this picture here. Fun stuff like that. You've also got playgrounds right outside of each of these pools. You've got sports courts throughout each of these amenities packages in the neighborhoods. And then you've got areas for volleyball as well. There are 2 clubhouses throughout Stonebridge. One of them has a fitness facility, a gym that you can go to. And they're building trails. Most of them have already been built throughout the community that connect each of the pools and the amenities centers. They will also lead to that elementary school so the kids can get to school safely. Now, those are all the internal amenities that you have right in Stonebridge. There are 2 external amenities that are worth mentioning. You're right up next to Heritage Park, which is 12,000 acres. You've got a lake there, soccer fields, championship golf course, disc golf, anything that you would want to do. So lots of green space that you've got access to. If your kids play soccer, you're right there, okay? And you've also got Arbor's Landing Park nearby, which is very convenient. Here's the master plan of the community back. You can see it's in kind of the northern parts, and so not too far away. Last part of this video, we're going to discuss the different builders that you'll find in Stonebridge. And you're finding some of the best builders in the entire Kansas City metro area. The developer of this community is Rodrock. They also build homes, but they develop a lot of communities that you'll see in Shawnee, Lenexa, Overland Park, and Olathe. They've been doing this for decades. In fact, this exact community, the land was purchased prior to 2008, but the original owner of this land in the run-up to 2008 defaults on the loan, can't pay it off. The bank has a big problem on their hands, so they go to Rodrock. Rodrock ends up purchasing this land, and decades later, here we go, we've got Stonebridge, okay? So that's kind of how it started, but Rodrock is vetting each and every one of these builders as much as possible. Their reputation's riding on it. The financing, so the amount of money it's costing them to build all of this out is riding on this. So they can't afford to bring in a builder who's going to do a poor job. Okay, so we're going to go down the builders real quick. First and foremost, you've got Rodrock. You can't go wrong. I've got plenty of tours of Rodrock's homes. I'll link one of them here so you can see them. Newmark Homes is another one, which is owned by Don Julian. Rodrock and Don Julian, again, can't go wrong. They're some of the top 5 builders in terms of the amount of homes they're building in Kansas City. To build that many homes, you have to have a really good reputation. You have to have good systems, good vendors and trades working for you. So you cannot go wrong with those guys. You've also got some other builders that have been building for decades and all over the Kansas City area. You've got SAB Homes, which when you buy with SAB Homes, they're very focused on customer service. They're going to do a little bit more hand-holding throughout the construction process. And when it comes to getting, upgrades, their base model is what you would pay a lot of money in upgrades for with other builders. Okay, you've also got Prieb Homes. Prieb actually builds their own communities similar to this, but you're going to most likely be able to find a home that's move-in ready built by Prieb, because that's what they do. They're going to start building their homes so that when customers come along, they've got a home out there that you can move into within 45 plus days. Finally, one of the last ones that you'll find in Stonebridge Pointe, which is where all of the inventory available homes can be found, is Chris George. So Chris George, this is a family building company, 3rd generation. They're building all over the place. They also finish basements in addition to building new homes. In fact, they've built over 1,500 homes over the last 45 years throughout Kansas City. And then I forgot to mention Hilmann Building Company. Here are some clips of one of their model homes here in Stonebridge Pointe. Hilmann has been building, they've got 75 years of experience. The staff is very, very professional, and they've built in about 35 plus communities around Kansas City. Now, whether Stonebridge is for you or not, hopefully this video gave you a good idea. The 2 scenarios. One, that maybe you're interested in it, you want some specific information on prices, what homes are available, etc. Stuff changes all the time. In the description, you'll find all of my contact information. Get a hold of me. I'll do all the research, make all the phone calls for you so you don't have to worry about it. Scenario 2, I'll help you through the building process if that's something that you would like to do, or I'll help negotiate on your behalf, all the good stuff to make sure that you're getting the best home for you. So I'll see you on the next one.